Playing with Power MTG. Powerful cards, powerful formats. Before we get into tonight's game, I wanted to ask a question. Do you have extra cards lying around that you don't use? Want to buy or trade for some extra cards but don't know how to maximize the value? Then you should try out today's sponsor, Card Conduit. Card Conduit is the best service when it comes to selling your extra cards. They have three main services. Their standard service lets you send them your unsorted cards of any value. They will sort, grade, and give you the best price for your cards. Their curated service is similar. Send them your unsorted cards worth over $1 in value. They will charge half the fee of the standard service and charge no fee per card. Their sorted service is a great value as well. Choose cards in advance with their selection tool, send them sorted to Card Conduit, and they will grade and buy list them automatically. Save yourself the time of having to send to multiple sites and let Card Conduit do it instead. Their fee is only 2% with no fee per card. So give Card Conduit a try today. If you sign up with my link in the description below or use the promo code POWER, you will also get 10% off of their fees when you use their service. A big thanks to Card Conduit for sponsoring today's video. The Mox Masters Invitational is coming this October 20th through the 22nd in Columbus, Ohio. Qualified players compete in the $10,000 CEDH tournament. There is a last chance qualifier on Friday, October 20th. Earn cash and points, and the top 4 automatically qualify for the Invitational. Didn't qualify? No problem. There is a CEDH Open tournament on Saturday, October 21st. Come and compete for $4,000 in prizes. Sunday, we will have booster drafts and on-demand CEDH pods and free play all day long. Check out the link below for more info. It is going to be a great weekend, and we hope to see you there.
Hello everybody, this is Drake Sasser. We're going to be playing some Legacy today versus the lovely Ashani. I'll be on the play with my Worldgorger Dragon combo deck. This is like a mostly mono black, a little bit of light splash here and there for some sideboard cards, but mostly mono black Reanimator deck. They can also play a fair game plan thanks to the power of cards like Shieldred, Orcish Bowmasters, and the One Ring, but overall it does look to power out creatures above rate quickly.
All right, Jamaican dude here playing some spicy Naya lands. It's a brew I've been working on. The game plan is make a Marit Lage and control the board with lands, game stuff.
Let's start things off with Agadine the Undercrypt. Get a super shock for that, so that'll lose me 3 life. And then I'm gonna cast a Dark Ritual. I'll make 3 black mana, use 1 of it to cast a Dark Ritual. That will give me 5 black mana total. Cast a Thoughtseize targeting you. We're gonna get rid of the Swords to Plowshares. Then I'll cast a Shieldred, the Apocalypse. My turn's over.
I'll draw, go to 18. Play a Taiga and pass.
You're just not in the market to use that Karakas, or what?
No.
The creature Shieldred the Apocalypse is a legendary creature.
I did not know that. And Taiga it is. I'll pass a turn.
I'll draw, and I guess I'll gain 2 life? I'll attack for 4. Go ahead.
Go to 12 from the draw. I'll play a Karakas. I didn't even know Shieldred was legendary. Yeah, go ahead.
Any effects on my upkeep?
None.
I will draw in game 2. Go to combat. Okay.
Return.
Back to hand. Second make. That's easy.
Endurance, crop rotation, life from a low mage in tune.
It's really close between endurance and crop rotation, because right now you can't even cast this stupid endurance. Well, you can pitch it, you have to pitch loam, like that's brutal. And like they might both represent just like one-shot exiles thanks to Bog existing. So like if they're both well, endurance attacks, so like that's gotta be the swing vote. Alright, I'll take the endurance. Go ahead.
And step I would like to cast a crop rotation, sacrificing Taiga. I'll grab a Misty, fetch with the Misty, Taiga, and draw. Play a Wasteland, waste.
Yeah, it's gone.
Loam, waste, Taiga, Misty, go.
Draw, go.
Stage, go.
Draw, go. I
draw, replace it, Bog, Saga, Diamond. Let's play the Ancient Tomb. I will Loam, Saga, Bog, pass.
Hold on. I'm gonna play a Chrome Mox. ETB trigger, I'm gonna imprint a Shieldred. Your turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw, replace, depths, wasteland, Beseiju. This goes to hand. Loam, target, depths, wastelands, Beseiju, depths.
10 counters on that bad boy.
Go.
End step. Entomb. Here's a Worldgorger Dragon. Alright. And this is, as they say, one time. Need a swamp or swamp accessories. Any swamps in chat? Swamp, 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 swamp. Ah! No!
Not swamp. All right,
Not
love
swamp.
to hear it. Love to hear
Yeah,
it.
I'll pass. It's your turn.
End step, lose 2, activate stage target depths, trigger, get me a large feller, move to my turn, wombat, declare.
Dedge. Swamp. No!
No! Ready?
Whenever you are.
Savannah, go.
I'll draw. We're gonna evoke Grief, exiling Agadim's Awakening.
Got a shot import, double swords, crop rotation.
I'm gonna take crop rotation. And then this is going to die, nice and dedge. Now I'm gonna play a tapped Agadim's Awakening. It's your turn.
Port, go. In your upkeep, port you.
I'll draw. Snow-covered Swamp. It is your turn after that.
Go ahead.
No play. Upkeep.
No effects.
I'll play an Ancient Tomb as my land for turn. And I'll take 2 points to cast the One Ring.
That's a tough one. You got it.
ETB trigger will do the thing. We're gonna tap this bad boy, put a burden counter on it, and I will draw a card. My turn's over after that.
Oh, that's pretty good. Needle.
Yeah, needle happens.
The One Ring. Go.
Upkeep. I will get dinged for 1. I will draw. Call is floating. We're gonna cast Animate Dead. ETB trigger, target Grief. Grief comes in. Trigger.
Swords, bog, swords, loam.
Yeah, I'll take a swords. And then, using the colorless, I'm just gonna cast an Orcish Bowmasters. Your ETB trigger, I'll have it target your face.
Yep.
19, and we'll amass Orcs 1. And with that, my turn's over.
Upkeep and draw. Let's play a blast zone. Pass the turn.
Upkeep. I have 1 ring trigger. I will lose 1, go to 16.
Upkeep target tune.
Doom stepped. Combat. Hiya! I don't think I'm gonna make any further decisions. My turn's over.
Pass the turn.
Upkeep. I have trigger.
Yeah, your trigger may resolve. So in the upkeep tune.
Doom stepped. I'm done. Yeah, combat. Beat Street. Good.
End step, swords, the grief.
Grief can be exiled. Animated will be in the graveyard. I will gain 2, go to 17 to your 11. You may proceed.
Upkeep and draw. Tabby, go.
Upkeep. I have 3 triggers.
Yeah, go ahead.
I will lose my 1, and then I'll pay for both my creatures.
Oh, target 2.
I'll draw. Combat. 2. Play an Underground Sea is my land for turn. It's your turn.
Oh, bog you.
Animate Dead goes away.
Go.
Untap. You know the deal. 3 triggers. I will take my 1, and I will pay for both my creatures. Draw. Here's Thoughtseize.
Loam, Beseju, Shadow Spear.
I mean, I'll take the Shadow Spear.
That's a shame. That's a shame.
Combat. Beat Street. Is there a universe I cast this? No, I'm not casting anything. Go ahead.
End step, add a counter. Draw. Beseju stops you from doing things. The blast zone slows the clock down a little bit. I can't loam. If I loam, I take myself off by Beseju. Yeah, great gameplay. Pass.
Yes, this has been super. I have 3 triggers. I will take my 1. I'll pay for both my creatures.
Ah. Yep.
Draw. Yeah, you know the deal. Combat. Beat Street. Go.
Pop this.
Bowman is dead.
Draw. Thespian stage. Go.
I have 2 triggers. I will take my 1, and we're gonna pay for our Orcish army. I'm gonna draw. Combat. What? Dark Ritual. I'm gonna make 3 black. Dark Ritual. Go up to 5 black. Cast Chromux. I'm gonna imprint a Thoughtseize. Into.
Worldgorger P. Okay.
Pick 2. Go to 7. 7 to your 4. We're gonna flashback Echo of Beyond. Down to 3 black Thoughtseize you.
Loam, Depths, Loam, Taiga, Spear, Misty, Wasteland.
Alright, we're taking the spear. You have Loam and bunch of lands that don't work. Entomb, down 2 black. Jargon! Urborg is my land for turn. Make
Okay.
black up to 4 black. Use 2 of it to cast Animate Dead, targeting the Worldgorger Dragon.
You can do the thing.
ETB trigger that will return the Worldgorger Dragon to play, which will ETB trigger and exile all of my permanents. This stays gone. All this beneath the dragon, which will trigger Animate Dead to sacrifice, which I will do to return Worldgorger Dragon. Return all of these to play. Above, there's going to be multiple ETBs, namely One Ring, Chrome Mox, and Animate Dead. I'm going to have the Animate Dead resolve first every single time we do this loop, and then I'm going to float 4 black. And with this Animate Dead on the stack, we're going to cast Orcish Bowmasters. It's going to enter the battlefield. I'm going to have it deal a point of damage to you and make a orc. And then the Animate Dead is going to resolve, obviously enchanting the only legal target for me, which is Worldgorger Dragon. I think it's the only legal target in general. It's going to come back, and it's going to exile all my permanents again, this time including an Orcish Bowmasters. Obviously, Animate Dead goes away. Worldgorger Dragon's going to get sacrificed. Everything's going to come back. This time, I'm going to have the Orcish Bowmasters ETB go above the Animate Dead. Of course, Chrome Mox and the One Ring is going to go beneath, and then we're going to float 4 black and 8 black. And yeah, I'm going to have the Orcish Bowmasters ETB target you, make an orc, and we're going to continue the Worldgorger Dragon loop with the Animate Dead at the front until Orcish Bowmasters kills you.
You got there.
As for ends, we got 2 Surgical Extraction. Seems like grabbing Depths or Loam can be really, really powerful in this matchup. Even something like Swords could matter. Daunting Voidwalkers and Opposition Agents. Both are just kind of disruptive creatures, like as far as cutting the discard-based interaction or bringing in some more creature-based interaction, just to help overload the Swords to Plowshares and interact on a better axis at a better rate than Shieldred does. And to that end, Ravenloft Adventure is kind of the same thing. Even though it can get Swords to Plowshares just like Shieldred can, it does its thing on Enters the Battlefield. So as far as upgrading our fair game plan goes, I think this is the way to do it, cutting the Shieldred stuff and bringing in this kind of creature disruption package. We're cutting 3 Shieldred because, as we saw in game 1, very susceptible to all of the cards he has going on, be it Caracas, which is easily found, or Swords to Plowshares. This is a card that needs to stick around for any length of time in order for it to really realize value, and that doesn't happen very much in this matchup. Accompanying that is Echo of Eons, does still pair with our Orcish Bowmasters, but taking out Shieldred and it just being kind of hard to cast and a little bit weak on rate, even though it was good there in game 2, I think makes it not quite good enough this matchup. And last but not least, some of the discard. I found myself flooded with discard in the first couple games because there's, a lot of his cards that are spells are just lands, so you can't really actually tag those, and this is kind of like the worst of the bunch from my from my perspective.
What I brought in is Thorn. It slows down the big explosive combo turn that bring in a bunch of enchantment hit that can play through the Animate Dead Worldgorger loops and Ancient Tomb to get the Thorn and the Sphere of Resistance online earlier. And Gravedigger's Cage is a good answer to everything that's going on. I am cutting a Maze of this, Wasteland, Tabernacle, Shadowsphere, and 3 Endurance and a Dark Depths. I think I can shave on some of the lines. He plays a lot of Swamp, the shaving on the Wastelands. The Tabernacle was taxing, but I don't think it's a go wide strategy, so I cut it. And Maze of This is not just one big creature I can keep basing. Endurance, I wasn't too sure. Maybe I can't really support it. It's good versus this matchup, but I think I'm bringing in more hate that I can shave on the Endurance, and I just cut one piece of the combo.
I'm going to start things off with the Chrome Mox into the battlefield. I'm going to put an Orcish Bowmasters underneath it. And then I'm going to Swamp Cycle Troll of Khazad-dûm. Grab a basic Swamp, and I'm actually going to play it as my land for turn, so that I have no further effect. It's your turn.
Rashadin Port, Mox Diamond. Discard Caracas, Sphere of Resistance.
I'm going to respond. Cast Entomb. I'm going to put Atraxa Grand Unifier in the graveyard. Sphere is going to happen after that.
Go ahead.
I'll draw. Yeah, I'll just Swamp Cycle the Troll of Khazad-dûm again. This time, I'm going to grab a Snow-Covered Swamp. And I'm going to play that as my land for turn. And then you're up.
Saga. Pass a turn.
All right, and draw. I'll attempt to cast an Animate Dead.
I'll crop rot the Saga. I'll grab a Bajuka Bog target you.
You got it. Your turn.
Draw. Saga. Go. And after you drawn in the draw step, Rashad import targeted swamp.
I'll respond. I'm gonna swamp cycle Troll of Khazad-dûm. So I'm gonna grab another thing to see. And after that, I'll pass the turn.
End step, drop broad additional cost sack bog. Put big dark depths into play. Draw, trigger, Thespian stage. Pass the turn.
And we'll go. Yeah, let's play underground scene. Pass the turn.
On the end step, activate Thespian stage target depths. Move to my turn. Draw, trigger, load a colorless search. Grab an expedition map. Move to combat, declare attacks.
I will not block. I'm dead. All right. I am doing some updating sideboarding here for game number 4. I am going to swap the surgicals I'd boarded in for Thoughtseizes. After playing a game there, the surgicals didn't feel like they were actually what the game's about, and the Thoughtseizes, after getting blown out by crop rotation, seemed like kind of where we wanted to be instead. So we're bringing the Thoughtseizes back in, cutting the surgicals.
Alrighty, here we go. Play a Misty Rainforest, a Mox Diamond. I'll discard a Thespian's Cage, and I'll pass.
I'll draw. I'm going to play an Underground Sea and pass my turn to you.
Draw. Thespian Stage, go.
Instead, we're going to cycle Troll of Khazad-dûm, and we're going to bind Basic Swamp. I'll draw. I'm going to play the Swamp, and I'm going to cast a Dothy Voidwalker.
I'll respond. I'll cast a crop rotation, sacrifice of the Mystery Forest. I'll grab a Dark Depths, and I'll pass a Dolphy.
With that, my turn is finished.
Draw. Ancient Tomb. Go ahead.
I will draw. An Ancient Tomb is my land for turn. Combat, I guess, and attack the big. Go ahead.
I'll go to 15, activate stage, target depths. Do the thing. These will go under Dolphy. I'll make a Merit Mage. Draw. Urza Saga. Declare attacks.
I will not block. I am dead.
Whee!